This is Super Seniors, the story of two fifth-year college students who aren't quite ready for the real world. With no need for a job and no care for class, these roommates have plenty of time to get stuck in sticky situations. These heroes just can't seem to catch a break. Imagine what Seinfeld was like in college. How would Larry David speak to that girl in Delta Delta Delta? A show about nothing? This is a show about everything.
Hey John, some girl called today, said she met you at a club.
Cool, what's
No,
up?
I'm just kidding.
A show where everything affects everything else, from the simple to the absurd, and it always comes together to make you feel right. There's Jeff Silvers.
That stuff killed at last week's B'nai B'rith meeting.
Analytical, particular, sensitive, and corny, this opportunistic Jew just can't seem to apply himself right. And he shouldn't have trouble getting the girls. He just does.
I now understand the symbolism of the worm and the tequila.
And John Velasquez.
I'm not omnipotent.
Spontaneous, appreciative, loyal, and lazy, this womanizing wannabe is on his fourth major, sociology, because the chicks are, quote, hot and dumb.
Those eyes, those ears, those nostrils.
Mix them all up with a cast of crazy characters and you've got yourself a show. They're raw.
Tequila sunrise, tequila sundown.
They're real.
Someone looks like they got action, but something went wrong last night.
They're a little bit pathetic.
I won't think any less of you. I can't.
Yes, they're a lot like you and me. They're Super Seniors!
And now let's take a look at one episode of the lives of Super Seniors.
Jeff Silvers, with friends Miller and Vicky, is explaining his bad dream about a certain game show.
Jeff, nobody watches Supermarket Sweep.
Then why do I keep having these nightmares that I'm in it? They're awful.
And speaking of nightmares, here comes nasty neighbor Leilani, who has a crush on Jeff. He reluctantly accepts her offer to cook him dinner.
My stomach is so sensitive. Remember that time I got salmonella?
You didn't cook the chicken.
Like you knew that 300 degrees didn't mean the angle.
The talk switches to Vicky's upcoming birthday party, where Jeff is going to ask
This
Sarah
new chick I met in my Atmos Sci class?
to be his date. Off to the park, where John's errant past nails a young boy, which leads to the meeting of beautiful Billie Jean, the boy's mother.
At least you know she puts out.
Meanwhile, month-old expired milk means it's time for the market.
Not the market. Ah! Take it off!
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing, it's these supermarket sweet dreams. I keep having them.
At the market, John meets Donna, a freshman.
She's 18?
Yeah, but she reads a 19-year-old lover.
Here comes Leilani to stock up for dinner with Jeff.
You like cooking beans, right?
Next night, the dinner is over and it wasn't pretty.
I felt like I was on Fear Factor.
Jeff explains that day's unfortunate incident.
So I'm on my way to Atmos Sci this morning. So then last night's dinner started to voice its displeasure.
But he was alone until...
So I'm at a stop sign and who appears, waving her hand at me? Sarah! Sarah! She wants a ride to class. But I'm driving a Hyundai Accent. Oh really? It's now become a Jeep Cherokee out. But what can I do? We made eye contact. I gotta let her in, right? I got it. What can I do?
Why didn't Jeff roll down the windows?
They're all messed up, of course. The back one went down a bit, but the whole system is screwy. That's why you don't buy a car from a guy named Dishonest Danny.
Jeff eventually did ask Sarah to the party, but...
She doesn't really want to come. Why? It all started when she was just 8 years old. She had her birthday at a bowling alley, as most young tots do.
Sure, bowling parties never fail.
True, but it wasn't a great birthday for her.
Sarah hurt her fingers in the bowling ball dispenser, and now she hates birthday parties.
So she doesn't hate bowling?
No, she actually enjoys bowling. It's birthdays she abhors. She thinks she's going to injure her fingers if she goes to another birthday party.
How can anyone hate birthdays?
Yet she bowls.
Yes, she does enjoy Night at the Alley.
Back to John, who has his own womanly dilemma.
I gotta worry about a girl with a kid and a kid.
He connects with single mom Billie Jean and college freshman Donna.
I'm going to mortgage a house. I'm going to rush a house. I look forward to moving my career along.
I look forward to using my beer bong.
And supermarket sweep continues to haunt. 25-year-old Billie Jean has plans, so John tries Donna for a date, but she has to babysit.
I'm great with kids.
Aha!
First, it's off to the car wash. Jeff finally convinced Sarah to go to the birthday party, so now he wants to load up on air fresheners to make sure his car smells extra, extra good. And the windows?
They might still be a little screwy.
Maybe because Jeff leaves tips like these.
Here you go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give you the support. There you go. Have a good one, buddy.
Later, John arrives to babysit with Donna.
You are 18, right?
Yeah, you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I can buy lottery tickets, I can buy cigarettes, I can vote, and I can go to a peep show.
John and Donna start to get it on when...
Hey, John, what are you doing?
What the hell?
John's in trouble.
Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one. The kid is not my son.
Hey, John.
Payback.
Oh! Kid's got...
Arm. A.
Mickey
Mouse.
M. Pass.
It's time for the big party, and the guys pick Sarah up.
So y'all ready for the party?
I'm still a little bit nervous about the whole thing. I don't know how you talked me into it.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's bowling you should really be mad at.
You told him?
No. Told them what?
The odor of the air fresheners is overwhelming.
Can you open the windows a bit, please?
Well, we're here at the birthday party.
Those poor fingers.
Sarah, you okay?
I need a Band-Aid and some Neosporin now.
Okay, the market's just down the street. I need Band-Aids and Neosporin. What's wrong?
Let's recap. Leilani's discussing dinner caused Jeff to stink up his car when Sarah happened to flag him down for a ride, but he's so cheap so his windows weren't fixed and he had to compensate by getting air fresheners, which led Sarah to smashing her fingers, which is the one reason she totally feared birthdays in the first place, and all this leads Jeff to this because, yes, dreams do come true.
Well, we're almost closing, so you got about 30 seconds. And go! Oh! Sorry, man. Time's up.